afternoon, evening, morning, whatever day it is, time it is, wherever you are around the world. This is Walking in Faith, Not by Sight. And you know what? I haven't done a video in a while, so I figured I'd do one today. Because I want to show you guys something. I want to show you how to convert a document into braille. A computer document. A Word file into braille. Now, let me explain to you guys what braille is, because a lot of people don't realize it. Braille is made up of a 6-dot cell. You have 1, 2, 3 on the left side. Then you have 4, 5, 6 on the right side. Now, you're probably figuring, well, what do you do with it? You use it to form letters that will then potentially make up words. You can do numbers too. It just all depends. Now, I'm going to show you today how to put a document into braille by using what's called an embosser. Now, most people, they don't know what that is. I'm going to explain it to you. It's basically like a printer, but for braille. Some people call it a braille printer. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. I'm going to just give you a quick little sneak peek of what it looks like. Or not really a sneak peek because I'm doing it here. Alright, this is what it looks like. Now, if you can see it, it's got paper on the other side that looks like thick paper. That's what you need. You don't want to use regular standard paper, otherwise it's not gonna work. You have to get a very special piece of paper, very special ream of paper rather, to be able to fit it in. So, this embosser, I believe, is a Juliet. I don't know. I have to go look back at the manual to see what kind it is, because I believe it's there. So I'm going to show you how to use it, how to convert a document into braille, and what it looks like after you create it. Now, you guys can see what's on the screen. Let's see. Okay, that's regular. All of this is going to be converted into braille. Now, how do you do it? Now, I'm using a screen reader for the computer, because that's what I need to be able to read it. Now, it's going to be really fast, the speech, because I've got it set. So what you want to do is it's different than printing a regular document, because all you got to do when you print a regular document is hit P or Control P and it'll print it for you. This you got to do a step-by-step process. We're going to run right through that step-by-step process, and the first thing we're going to do is, now I'm doing everything by key command. See, us people that use a screen reader, we cannot use a mouse. You can't. It's just not possible. Alright, so this laptop does have a mouse pad. I just don't use it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to save the document, and the way I'm going to do that is, like I said, I'm doing everything by key command. Honestly, guys, I recommend you use key command even if you don't use a screen reader, because it works so much better and it's faster than just doing it with a mouse. So, we're going to save this document. We're going to hit F12. Okay, we're going to hit enter on it. There's a new song in my heart. Now, here's where this is where the process begins of actually converting a document. You have to hit the Alt key to go to your menu bar. Okay, and now you want to hit X for add-ins. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what's happening here that we all don't have to worry about. Now, I'm going to hit G. Okay, we're applying the tiger layout. Now we're going to hit T for translate. Now what this is going to do is it's converting Here we go. Alright, now it's translating everything into Braille. Now, you heard that little doodle? BRL. Braille. That's what it stands for. Now, what I'm going to do, now this I won't be able to show you how it's doing it. But you'll be able to hear what is happening. Now, if you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn the volume down because this can get loud. Alright? Now, you can Braille manually. There's ways around that. You just get a Perkins Braille writer. But this can do it so much quicker, and you don't even have to worry about messing up because the document's already written, right? And you don't have to worry about having to erase it. And see, with Braille, you can't really erase as easily as you can with print, so there you go. Now, alright, I'm going to do Control P for print, and what this is going to do is it's going to print a Braille document. So here we go. Alright. Like I said, it's going to get loud, so get ready. Cover your ears. I'm warning you. We're going to start it in 3, 2, 1, now. Here we go. Now you guys can hear that it's putting the dots onto the paper. It's punching little bitty holes. That forms the letters that form the words. It's what I was talking to you about, that cell. Alright, that means it went to the next page. There we go. Now, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what we got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach over. We're going to slide that out. I'm going to press this little button. Okay, good. That's still there. Now, right now, the paper is together. You see it? Now you've got dots. I hope you guys can see it okay. I can't really do good. So this is what Braille looks like. Alright, so now what I'm going to do... Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to then break this apart. There's little bitty edges. They're called peripherals. Some printed paper has these. Not a whole lot, but you can find them on some. Especially with maps and different things like that. So I'm going to rip this off very carefully. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to rip it off anywhere else but these edges, because otherwise you're going to rip the paper and that's going to be hard for the Braille reader. Now I got to make one more copy of this, and I'm going to do that here. Now there's a little bit of excess paper, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear that off, and that way that's not there, because what that does is that just gets in the way of what we're trying to do. So now I'm throwing all of the edges, the little perforated sides, I'm ripping those off now, because what I want to do is I want to take those off, because they're not used for anything now. That's just there. So, because we need to punch holes in these paper, in this thing. Now, I will say this. Oh, yeah. I will say this. The thing with Braille paper is you've got to be real careful about what you're doing. Because if you run your finger across the sides of the paper, ooh, it's going to hurt. And you're going to give yourself a paper cut. So my advice to you is when you're trying to use Braille paper, don't run your finger across the sides. That will hurt. Alright, now I'm going to set this over here. Now, just for the fun of it, we're going to do it again. Now, to make a copy of something, you just have to do 2 copies, but I didn't do that because sometimes that can be a, that can be a problem sometimes, because if you do that, it sometimes runs on the same page as the last page, so I don't do that. But you can do it the same way. So again, we're going to hit Control P because it's already converted. We don't have to do anything else. So if you go to print something, I suggest you do it 1 copy at a time, just so that it doesn't run over. So we're going to print this out again. Alright, here we go. We're printing it out again in Braille. Well, let me make sure that that's... Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Sorry, my hand was covering the camera. Alright, now we got our second copy. So again, just like before, we're going to take this out. There we go. And again, I'm going to see that's the second copy. Now, we're going to do the same as before. We're going to tear off these little edges, because we don't need that together. We need it to be apart. Oop. Got it upside down. Okay. Now I'm going to make room again. Alright. So just like before, I'm tearing the edges off, because we don't need that now. Also, again, I'm going to tear off this little access part because... Ooh, I should have done that. Okay, that's good. Well... Sometimes you'll get a little bit of a what they call a runoff. And what that does is it brailles on the edges of the paper, which makes it really hard for us people who are blind to be able to read. So be real careful when you're drawing your stuff, because this really, this really messed up. It's alright though. It's still readable for the most part. You just got that little bitty edge. Now I'm turning off the edges again. I gotta empty out that trash can. It's getting a little full. Alright, so for the most part, there we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. That is how you convert a document, computerized document, into Braille and put it on paper. So I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to actually save it, because I don't know if I'll need it again. So, always save your stuff. I have a bad habit of not. Oh, what happened? My computer just froze up on me. Oh no, what happened? It's alright. Alright guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was fun making. And I'll be back soon to do more. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. No, my computer just froze up on me. We're gonna do another video in the near future, probably another one this week. Just depends on what I'm doing. If you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe. Honestly, guys, let me say it like this. I'm not really looking for subscribers. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, I'm not some people who are like, oh, you gotta subscribe, and tell your friends. Yes, tell your friends about this channel. And I say that because this channel is all about getting people closer to Christ. Some days, we're going to have some assistive technology seminars, like we just did. And some days, we're going to talk about Christ. We're going to talk about the Bible. In fact, I've got another video planned for y'all this week about that. Something that I learned in my New Testament class, and we'll get to that one day this week. It just depends on when I decide to make another video. So if you enjoyed this one, this is great. You know, like I said, tell your friends. Be sure to subscribe and share this channel along with others. Not so that I can have 1,000 subscribers. That's not why. My biggest thing is trying to help people get closer to Christ. Alright? That's what I'm here for. That's my thing. I want to get people closer to Christ. I also, too, want to get closer to Christ. And me getting closer to Christ is helping someone get closer to Christ. Alright? So, if you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, I'll be back around, probably, like I said, sometime this week. And we will talk about some things regarding the Gospel of Genesis and the Gospel of John. And the book of Genesis and the Gospel of John, because I want to share with you guys some information that I learned. So, hope y'all enjoyed. I'm going to stop babbling now. Y'all go and enjoy your day. Love one another, you know. Do what y'all do. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. Alright, y'all. God bless you. And may the Lord bless you.